what's up guys, Marco here, welcome back to another guitar lesson. Today we're going to have a look at this awesome emotional chord progression. I'm going to show you how to play these chords, but also I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it. I'm going to show you the two techniques that I've used to create this awesome sound, apart from the chords obviously, so that you can learn the chord progression, but also understand what I did and why. So we're going to use two techniques. The first one is the pedal tone. So we're going to repeat a note, just throughout the whole thing. And also we're going to use the over ringing technique. So we're going to make these chords ring out beautifully. Now, the chord progression is very simple. It's kind of an obvious key. We are in the E minor key. And so hopefully you're gonna like this chord progression. You can get the tab if you need it and support this channel. Thank you so much for all the people who support me on Patreon. All the stuff is there. And also subscribe if you want to keep up with the upcoming lessons. So the chord progression is kind of quite obvious. We are in the key of the E minor, which is a pretty cool key for emotional stuff. And we're playing an E minor chord, a D major chord, and a C major chord. So we're using a kind of pretty cool chord shapes, and we're kind of gonna learn exactly how to play it. But we're really gonna start just with the melody. So the pedal note is always the E string, which is going to be the notes that we're going to repeat to, let's say, support the melody. So we're going to have the B string on the fret number 8, which is played with the index, and then the E string open. We're going to alternate this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to play fret 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the fret 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on 7, we play the fret 7. And on 8, we play the open string. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to repeat that twice. And the pedal note is really, really important, guys. Make sure that you play everything at the same volume. So don't play the pedal note too loud. It's still kind of an accompaniment, so you don't want it to be too loud. Now we're going to harmonize. We're going to add a chord to this melody. So we're going to play this twice, and then we're going to play the very first chord, which is the E minor chord. Then the D, and back to the C. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for the first part of the melody, we're going to play the low E string, which is your bass note for the E. We're just playing the root note and the minor third. It's just a beautiful minor sad chord. And then the pedal note. So the bass, we're just going to play the bass one time at the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. The second chord is played with the melody on the fret number 7. The bass note is the D, as we are playing a D major chord. 2, 3, 4. Now the note E is the major 9 of D, and so we're playing this beautiful D add 9 chord with D, the F sharp, which is the major 3rd, and the E string open, which is the 9th. So we have that the same, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we go back to the C, which is 1, 2, 3. Now I'm playing the bass note and the notes, the melody on fret 8, 6, and 2. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, so on fret number 7, and the B string open. So the C major lasts a little bit longer. It's kind of 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Five, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to repeat these twice, and then I'm going to change the melody. It's really important, guys, the over ringing, which is the second technique that we are going to use. You want to let these chords ring out. Now for the E minor is very simple. The bass note is open. For the D major is simple. The bass note is open. But for the C major chord, you have to keep this bass note down and ringing as you move the voicing. So remember, yeah, really, really important, let the chords overring. Now, when we play this thing the third time, we're actually gonna change the melody. We're gonna go all the way up to the B string fret number 12. I'm gonna play it like this. Back to the C. So I have B string fret 12, 2, 3, 4, and then fret 13 on the count 4. We're gonna do the same for the D major, which is the B string fret number 10, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. On the count 4, we'll go back to fret 12. And for the C major, we keep things the same. Now we're gonna play this thing one more time, but we're not gonna play the same. We're gonna play it like this. So I'm going to add an additional note. I wanna give a little bit more color. I wanna give a little bit more harmony to the chord. And so I need an additional note, which is going to be the D string fret number 9 for the E minor chord. And I am plucking with, just 6, 4, and 2 with thumb, index, and ring. And then the pedal note with the middle. The D major. I have, starting from the 5th string, 5, 7, nothing, 7. So it's just a three notes chord. And I'm picking 5, 4, and 2 with thumb, index, and ring. And then 1, the E string open. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the last chord is the C major. We're only gonna add the G string open. I'm gonna play like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We kind of want to build up a little bit. This is the last time we play this melody. So we're gonna add the G string open and then we play 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can play 6, 3, and 2 simultaneously. 4 times, just to build up, and then we're gonna play the B section. So as you can see, guys, really important, the over-ringing technique and the pedal note or the pedal tone. Always keep this E string ringing out. So now practice these and then check the B section when you feel ready. Now the B section is slightly different chords. As always, we want to give a structure to the exercise. We don't just want to repeat the same thing, even though the A section is awesome. But we're kind of going to take it from the C. D, E minor, C, and then the C, the D, and the E minor. So it's like an awesome chord progression. We're kind of playing the other way around. So we have a melody going here on the B string. So we have B string fret number 7, 8, and E string open. But we have to keep the bass note. So the first chord is the C, which is gonna have the low E string fret number 8. So the melody is played. So you play the bass note, then the B string fret number 7, 8, and E string open. You repeat that twice. Now it becomes easy with the D major, the D string open, same melody, E minor. Same melody with the bass note on the low E. Then a very simple melody here, bass note and then the B string fret number 7, 8, 10, 7 on E, and back to the B string on 10, 8, and 7. And then you go again. And then you want to stop the second time. So you let it ring out. You just play the melody 2 times. And you let it ring out. Now you let this E minor chord ring out, and then we just play the last 2 chords. C and the D. So we're only playing, 8, 10, and the E minor. You know, just 8, 7, 8, and fret number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we finish with this beautiful E minor bass. So this is how you can create a beautiful emotional chord progression. Obviously the chord progression is really important, but it's not everything. And so we kind of play the chord progression with the over-ringing technique, which is always important, and also the pedal tone. Now you want to take it step by step, just learn it step by step, and then just try to come up with your chord progression. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.